Hashtag Arrow the Adventurer. The weird thing about studies are, for one, when people are doing experiments, especially when it comes to people, they are picking specific type of people. You cannot say that, well, I had person A do this, and so all the rest of the world who are person B's, they're going to do that. Or I had 1,000 person A's, and then so everybody else is going to act this way because that's normal. When when you start an experiment from the start, you have a specific group of people that you're targeting for that specific experiment. Um, Now, even if you did, even if you did have random people, um there's still a chance of that one person. So it's not an exact science by far. It's not an exact science. Even if it wasn't an exact science, you're still basing most people, most people who are like reading the books, they're reading the books based on somebody else's interpretation of the results or the conclusions of the experiments. Um, they didn't conduct the experiments themselves, so it's not even based on their own conclusions. Um, they are going totally off of somebody else's interpretations of the conclusion of their experiments. It basically goes that everybody needs to do their own stuff because everybody's mind is different, not just for the scientists, but also for the person being experimented on. I forget the word for that. Is it the caveat or something like that? Anyways, anyways, it's not exact and it's pretty weird that how people talk so high and mighty. Well, I know this and I know that. But to say that you know this and you know that about people means you know everybody and you don't know everybody. You don't know everybody and you don't know every reason why everybody does everything. So it's, you haven't talked to everybody. You're rounding people up, try to group them together, which in your own, based on your own science, is a bad thing to do. To group people up and paint them with a broad brush. But that's exactly what you're doing. So, well, this, I took a certain group of people, and this amount did this amount did that. So, I'm gonna guesstimate that everybody else should do this. And it's like, who are you to even who are you to make that claim? Somebody who read or listened to, read from or listened to somebody who did the exact same thing. And you're just furthering that. It may be absolutely correct. It's probably not because everybody's different. Whether you be the person studying or you're the person being studied, we're all pretty different. The problem is you paid a whole bunch of money and you spent a whole bunch of time to get a little piece of paper to say that everybody should listen to you. I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm not saying we should. I'm just saying this is how it looks to me. But what do I know? I'm just Arrow the Adventurer.